play. I wanna sing my song. I just wanna run and not be gone too long, 'cause this time is precious still. I wanna keep it close to me. I'm wishing on a star to make more time to see. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. You can always dream. No one's taken that from you. Only you can see it through, just like the way you do. So feed it from your soul and weigh it from both sides. The fulcrum and the tides will give direction that you'll know. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. When you make the time, it's a game of give and take. When the balance is at stake, you need to take a look inside. Look deep into your heart and remember how it feels. It's where the answer lies and tells you what is real. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Celebration Center this morning. My name is Ingi Schweiger, and I was a practicing practitioner here, now retired, and I'm sort of the factotum for whatever needs to be done, administratively, otherwise, here at the center. And I will be hosting you this morning. If you are joining us online, please say hello in the chat and let us know who you are. And if you're in the room, please kind of silence your cell phones, but leave them on to join the online chat if you would like. If you are not going to, but if you are joining us today for the very first time, we do want to welcome you. And we would love to get to know you better. So please, those of you on Zoom, scan the QR code to fill out a guest card. And if you're online, you know in the chat who you are. Let us know in the chat who you are, where you're from, and maybe even perhaps how you found us. Let us know how you found us. We'd love to know that. If you're in the room, we have guest cards over on the table to my right. And you can fill out the service you can fill it out after the service and drop it in the basket. We also have prayer cards over there. They're green if you'd like to fill one of those out. They'll be taken care of with the prayer group of our practitioners. We have a wonderful service planned for you today. So please thank me. Help me to thank all the awesome people that make this service possible. There's Aiden and Ivar, our tech crew. Yay! Our practitioner of the day is Rick Kurashevitz. He's joining us online. And our guest speaker today is Reverend Faith. A little more about her, but just before she comes on. So please share details about the speaker. I'm supposed to do that. Well, maybe I should do that right now. Is this working? No. We're having fun today. It's the heat, folks. It's the heat. It's going to hit over 100, and it's already got me affected. Anyway, Reverend Faith has been with this center, for years and years and years and years. She grew up with this center, became a minister, and was our minister here for a long time. And she's now also still a regional support coordinator for, for what? Area 10, which is a pretty big area. So she's a busy gal that way. What else can I say? If I forgot anything, you can just let them know when you come up here to speak. Okay, but she's been our speaker for so many times, so most people know her inside and out. Okay, so practitioner platform is Rick Kurashevitz. As I said, Faith, upcoming events. We're going to have a board meeting today after the service. It's open to all if you'd like to come. Bring questions and suggestions or whatever you might like to bring up for discussion. And next Sunday at 12:30, Miriam Kutelas has her Cogno movement, and that will take place, I guess, right after the service.
July 7th.
Pardon?
July 7th.
It says next Sunday. Well, whatever. July 7th, okay? We'll change that from next Sunday. Actually, she's going to be doing her event every first Sunday of the month. I've got her on the calendar right through December, and if it changes, she will let me know. So that's that. Well, what else can I mess up? I'm having a good time. Now we would like to present Lynn Hollyfield for the first wonderful song. It's always great music.
All right, and we have Brent Mast joining us today on percussion and Jen Fay. So please join us in singing our opening song by Karen Drucker, Holy, Holy, Holy.
holy. I am holy, holy, holy. I am holy, holy, holy. I am holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy. Spirit divine, come to me, feeling love, healing me. Open my heart, allow me to see beauty and love lives in me. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy. Spirit divine, come to me, feeling love, healing me. Open my heart, allow me to see beauty and love surrounding me. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy. We are holy. We are holy.
Okay, our practitioner piece, something up there? No? Oh, good. There he is. Rich Kurasevich, our wonderful practitioner today. He's been with us for many, many, many years, and we just are ever so grateful when he's here to share his practitioner wisdom with us. Thank you, Rich.
Thank you, Inga, and that was great intro song too. My name is Rich Kurashevitz, and I'm a retired practitioner here at the center. Please say our vision together with me. We are celebrating spirit within and knowing the oneness of humanity. Today's reading comes from Science of Mind magazine, March 19th, 2017, by Kathy Julien. Every one of us experiences this divine urge to bring forth more of our God-given talents and abilities. We can respond by recognizing the presence of infinite life in, as, and through us is ever available. The life of God is unlimited. That life is the life of each of us. Knowing that we are rooted in infinite life, we can step confidently onto the path ahead. Aware that we are God in expression, we can trust that the way is made clear and straight for us. I invite you to enter the sacred time in our service with a 3-part breath. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Feel how you are supported by your chair and the ground beneath your feet as you deepen your breath and bring your awareness to the present moment. Allow everything else, the worries, concerns, to-do list, and busyness to fall away as you simply relax in the now. Focus on your heart center, the secret place of the Most High within. And so we pray. God is all there is, the power and the presence and infinite good. God is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent, and always available. I am that I am. I am one with God, and my mind is the mind of God. I am one with the power, presence, and spirit that is within me and around me and in everything there is. I am perfect, whole, and complete. And just as I am perfect, whole, and complete, each and every one is perfect, whole, complete, eternal, and immortal. I declare that good, spirit, and the law are ever present and available for each one of us in accordance with our faith, feeling, and conviction. I know that when we speak our word of good for ourselves or anyone else, that the invisible is made visible. I know that the power and presence are always available and work in accordance with spiritual law. For good overcomes all fear and evil and brings peace, joy, love, harmony, abundance, wholeness, prosperity, and success into our lives. I declare that each and every one claims this good and accepts this good with faith, trust, and belief, with gratitude. It is up to us to accept our divinity, to let our light shine. I am so very grateful for the good that is always available and for the one power and presence that is the infinite good that surrounds us, for we are all of one substance. I am grateful for this truth that sets us free to live our lives full in light and freedom. I'm so grateful for all the blessings that are present and to come into our lives as the universe conspires for our good. And I release my word unto the law, where it is already known in the mind of God and will not return unto me void. I do give thanks that this is so, and so it is.
Okay, we're going to share a song by Angela Blue Skies called Make the Space.
Make the space within me to receive all the blessings you give. Make the space within me to receive all the blessings you give. Make the space within me to receive all the blessings you give. Make the space within me to receive all the blessings you give. And love flows from the top of every mountain, and love flows through the rivers to the streams. Love flows in the tides and the ocean, and love flows on and on, on and on, on and on, on and on. Make the space within me to receive all the blessings you give. Make the space within me to receive all the blessings you give. Make the space within me to receive all the blessings you give. Make the space within me to receive all the blessings you give. And love flows from the top of every mountain, and love flows from the river to the streams, and love flows in the tides of the ocean, and love flows on and on, on and on, on and on, on and on. Let the space within me to receive all the blessings you give. Make the space within me to receive all the blessings you give. Make the space within me to receive all the blessings you give. Make the space within me to receive all the blessings you give.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Let's give them a little more love there because that song was great. And so once again, I am Reverend Faith. Most of you know me, so I'm not going to give any big introduction. I've been here a long time. The song, what Rich said, it always comes from the talk that I'm about to give. So you're going to hear a repetition here, but what I got from Rich was, it is up to each of us to accept our divinity and let our light shine. And then comes the song, and love flows everywhere. It really can't get any better than that. Ernest said, we are surrounded by an infinite possibility. Can you just take that in a minute? We are surrounded by an infinite possibility. Can you feel that? Because it's really hard to feel sometimes that we have within us infinite ways of being and doing and reacting. We have choices, infinite choices. It is he also goes on, it is the goodness of life, law, and reason, and it wishes to express through us. It wishes to express through us individually. And I venture to say that everyone in this room would like more understanding of that infinite possibility, and even those online, the infinite possibility and how to use it. How can we tap into this energy more each day, moment by moment, be in that peace and love that we hear about, more goodness in the world, more life energy to lift us up. Meister Eckhart said, the eye in which I see God is the same eye which God sees me. This eye in my body is a mirror to and from the infinite. So each and every time that I would see you and look in your eyes, I'm looking in the eyes of the infinite. Pretty interesting to me. In simple terms, we are expressions of the divine. We are that. As we see this world ever expanding and we learn more and more and more, it must be true that spirit is ever expanding as well, and allowing us to see that expansion. New thoughts and inventions coming, and life evolving, and the earth keeps spinning. And it makes sense then that you and me also must be expanding and learning and growing. And we have the ability to shift and change now and now and now. So way back in the day, when I was in my college days, I think there was this big debate going on if God was even still alive. Is God dead? Yeah, that was the debate of the day. And in all honesty, I don't know how it ended. My life was busy. So I don't know what happened to that debate, but I'm pretty sure God is not dead. And the other thing that happened way back before then, even the 1800s, whoever was in charge of the patent department decided everything that could ever be invented had already been done, and we might as well close this building. Can you imagine? Back in the 1800s. So both of those ideas lacked a sense of life unfolding. Yet life keeps unfolding. No matter what debates we have, no matter what thoughts we have, life is unfolding. So I say, let's keep the patent office around and alive, and let's look for newness, and let's reinvent it in ourselves as well. You know, there's nothing, as we see all of this stuff changing, we sometimes don't realize we change. But we cannot help but change. It just depends on whether we are directing it or just letting it happen. So you can be the director of your life or just the receiver. Now, everyone is free to change and believe and do what they wish. But it doesn't change the fact that we all come from the same source. We're allowed to follow any path in this life of effects that we want to. Even if your life is contrary to mine, and I don't think it's true, it should happen that way, there's a divinity within you that I can respect. Sometimes I have to dig for it in some of the people I look at, right? Sometimes I really have to stop and go, I know that's a divine being. I know this is a divine happening, but how does it really weave in to life in the way that I want it? And I can't always find that answer, but I still go to the place where love flows. So because we're free to choose anything we want, we have lots of thoughts bombarding us in life. And some of these thoughts hinder our life and our going on. And most of us, at some point in our life, have experienced some of these. I know. Things like, here's what I want to do, but I'm too short, too big, too small, too young, too old. I am not enough. I don't have enough time, not enough education, not enough ability. I'm not enough is a really big thing that many people experience. I could never do that. People say that with challenge type things. Let's jump out of an airplane. I could never do that. Of course we can. Of course we can, but we say that. So today I'm issuing an invitation to each of us that to shift any and all thoughts that are keeping us down in any way. You are so much more than your physical being. You know, we hear about people bending spoons and things with their mind. Our minds are more powerful. So let us use them. You are more than you have ever learned, and you're more than you will ever know. So let's exceed our own expectations in this world. We are tapped into the greatness of God expressing through each of us at all times. And curiosity asks, I wonder why I'm not remembering that at all times. Why am I not remembering? So it's interesting that we profess a belief in something we cannot see with our eyes, we cannot feel, we cannot taste, and yet we believe it. We believe it when we see kind actions that other people are doing. We feel it when we feel emotions such as love and joy and peace. And when we enjoy the food that we eat and we recognize that it's a product of spirit expressing, then we can taste it. And we can smell it in the flowers, in the perfumes of the world. Every part of this life experience, this physical life experience, can be holy if we accept that. Yet sometimes we need structure in order to work together in life and to be together and to remember and to combine our skills and talents in order to support one another. So I'm going to read you a tidbit from Winnie the Pooh that I found online this week that really touched me, and I think it's applicable to today's time. Winnie the Pooh says, and Piglet are sitting on a log together. And Piglet says, "Piglet," said Pooh. "Yes," said Piglet. And for a moment there was silence. "Would you like to talk about it?" asked Piglet, when Pooh didn't appear to be saying anything further. "I am just so scared, Piglet. I'm just so scared. So anxious, because I don't feel like things are getting any better. And if anything, I think they may be getting worse. People are so angry because they're scared, and they're turning on one another, and there seems to be no clear plan out of here, out of there. And I worry about my friends and the people I love. I wish so much that I could give them a hug. And oh, Piglet, I am so scared. I can't tell you how much I wish it wasn't so." Piglet was thoughtful as he looked out at the blue skies peeking through the branches of the trees in the 100-acre wood, and he listened to his friend. "I'm here," Piglet said. "I hear you, Pooh, and I'm here." For a moment, Pooh was complexed. Pooh says, But aren't you going to tell me not to be so silly? That I should stop getting myself into a state and pull myself together? That it's hard for everyone right now, not just me?" "No," said Piglet quite decisively. "No, I am very much not going to do any of those things. But," said Pooh, "I can't change the world right now," continued Piglet, "and I'm not going to patronize you with platitudes and how everything will be okay, because I don't know that." "What can I do, though, Pooh? What I can do, though, Pooh, is that I can make sure you know I am here. I am here to listen and to support you and to know that you are heard. I can't make these anxious feelings go away, not really, but I can promise you that all the time that I have breath left in my body, you won't ever need to feel the anxious feelings alone." And it was a strange thing, because even as Piglet said that, Pooh could feel some of those anxious feelings start to loosen their grip on him. and he could feel one or two of them start to slither away into the forest, cowed by his friend, who sat there stolidly next to him. Pooh thought he would never be more grateful to have Piglet in his life. And just like Piglet was there for Pooh, I would like to think that Celebration Center is here for us. And that we are creating a beloved community together. And that it is the beginning of creating a world that works for everyone. Because life invites us to live with gusto. With gusto. The only thing holding us back is ourselves and possibilities, possible perceptions of obstacles. So if a Harriet Truman could make her way out of extreme circumstances and experiences, and Abraham Lincoln can have a clear view of equality, even though he himself had debilitating shyness and depression, it makes sense that we can all find what is ours to do here in this community and out into the world. We can't lift our visions and expectations with a downward gaze. We can't look down and worry and cry and moan and weep and gnash our teeth or anything like that to elevate the world. So we have to put our vision up, beyond the clouds, over the rainbow maybe, beyond the stars, to higher heights. Higher, 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 higher. This infinite spectrum of spirit that is throughout the earth, the people, the flowers, the trees, the stars, the moons, applies directly to us. We have an unlimited potential and an abundant resource at our immediate disposal. So I'm saying, let's do it. Let's do it. And thank you all for being here today, each and every one of you. And as usual, after my thing, I want to give you a time to share what may have come up for you. Was there anything in today's service that you have experienced yourself, any words, or what are you willing to look up and move to, shift to? What is yours to do? Have you ever had an experience like Pooh experienced, where someone lifted you just by being there? Have you ever been the one to lift someone else, and then they said thank you? So I'm going to open a space. Oh, I think I'm supposed to pray too. Do you want a prayer first or second? Let's have a prayer, and then we will go into a tell-us. Let's settle into these seats and know that there is a great divine experience here for us today. There is only one power, one mind, one presence, one energy, one universe, one goodness, one peace. By whatever name we call it, it is simply one. One. And as I know that oneness, I know that for each person here, within the sound of my voice, that this oneness applies to them as well, for there is no separation. And our little mind wants to say, yes, there is, but our big mind, the heart brain says, yes, there is one, and I am part of it. We are each expressing the divine in a unique way, and the uniqueness allows us to be afraid and to be loving and kind. to be in a place where we desire upliftment or to be the uplifter. We are always a part of community, even if we believe we're separate, because we support one another in numerous ways, simply by eating food that someone has grown, by working for a cause, an organization, by being part of life itself, enjoying the flowers, seeing the sun, being with family. We are constantly in motion as spirit in this world. And as such, I speak a word for each of us to open our minds, our hearts, our souls, to seeing the beauty of life itself and expressing that beauty and love out into the world through the acts of kindness that we do, through the supporting words that we give one another, through purchasing food from a store that it keeps that store alive, through honoring the people who grow the food. There is so much to be grateful for. And so I speak a word of gratitude for this time together, for this service, for coming together in ways seen and unseen. Because even though you are online, you are part of this energetic group here today. And we appreciate you. I give gratitude for so many things. The words of Ernest Holmes, the words of other speakers, the poets, so many. Those of you who write, those of you who sing, those of you who show up. So in that place of gratitude, I just simply release this prayer, knowing it is done, it has hit its mark, and say yes, and so it is. Terry's going to share. Okay.
Faith, I really, really appreciated that talk. The reminder about just a response of I'm here to my friends who are in trouble, that I don't have to fix it. I can just be there. I needed that this week. Actually, I spent most of last month driving a friend to doctor appointments for a fairly serious condition. And I felt like, oh, I need to entertain her, take out to lunch, but I could just be there and know that that was enough. And I also appreciated the second half of your talk about going boldly forth and doing stuff, not being afraid. I don't have that problem. I'm kind of the opposite. I jump in and too much. But what I'm noticing, I'm trying to get a little better at when do I need to just wait and know the universe is going to support me in how that happens rather than pushing to make it happen. So I'm kind of dealing with the other side of that question. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. Ingy and then Brian.
Well, I don't know how this is going to fit in, but it's part of the music, it's part of the service, it's part of Richard's message. And like Pooh with Piglet, it's me and God. I came across an item some time ago, and I made it my own. And I'm using it as a way of guiding my life in my interactions with people that I know, people that I meet, whatever goes on. And it was just like a long thing with Pooh and Piglet, but at the end, the person came up to God and said, God, teach me how to love people the way that you love me, so unconditionally. That's what I'm trying to do.
Beautiful. So Brian is coming up.
Yeah, I so appreciate hearing what Faith had to say this morning. It plays directly into what I'm going through. This morning and many mornings I wake up, well, actually I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning, I think for the past month, maybe the past 2 months. And I'm in a total state of anxiety and negative feelings and worries. And all the things that Pooh was dealing with, trying to get away from. So it really fits. And what happened this morning, then you said, have you ever been in a situation where you had a friend like Piglet? So in my case, again, this is 5 o'clock in the morning, and I can't get back to rest, and I can't let things go, and I refuse to meditate. And I have a daughter, who's like a generation younger than me. And my heart I just needed to connect with my daughter. She's in Portugal right now, taking care of her business. And so first I sit down with my phone and I write a letter expressing my negativity. And it was so negative that I just couldn't send it. I couldn't push the send button because I was thinking, all I'm doing is dumping, my pain on someone whom I love dearly. And so I decided, well, even though she's in Portugal, we have a communication with today's technology where I could talk to her and call her. So I did. And during our talk, all these things which I was completely inhibited to not want to share because they're all so negative, and who wants to dump on your loved one with your negativity? So, but when I had her on the line, she just listened. She was the perfect Piglet. And I expressed myself, which I hated doing. I mean, my ego is so wrapped up with this incredible rage that I feel much of the time. So, but my daughter Connie, she's so positive and full of light and able to express that it just all I could do was shut up and listen to what she had to say. And fortunately, she wasn't preachy or anything like that. She was really being herself. And as a matter of fact, she herself had just lost her husband, who was only 65, had just lost her husband over New Year's, at the New Year's Day. And I see her and have been seeing her courage and her repose in the face of that incredible loss, which certainly affected me as well, meaning the loss of my son-in-law. But I just listened at that point, and she said, many of the same things. It's like we're all on the same wavelength here. These people that I know and am attending with today. So that's what moves me to share my story.
Thank you. Wow. Sometimes it just takes courage to stand up here and say something. So thank you, Brian, Ingi, and Terry. Is there anyone else who would like to share anything? All right, I'm going to turn it over to Lynn for another song. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you. Hey, we're going to share this beautiful, beautiful song. It's one of my favorites. It's called Peace State by Nancy Baudette and Nur Felice. Hold on, love is on its way. Hold on, just another day. If we let the fire burn high, illuminate our whole life, the love will shine, will never die. You and I are light in the darkness, light in the darkness is who we are. You and I are light in the darkness, light in the darkness is who we are. I hope you'll sing with us on a couple of those there. Freedom isn't far away. Freedom, who'll be the ones to say, rise up and sing against hate. Why don't we make a peace state, a sacred bond that'll never break? You and I are light in the darkness, light in the darkness is who we are. You and I are light in the darkness, light in the darkness is who we are. It's time to open our eyes and realize we're all human, the essence of love, we're all chosen for this path, this life, the truth spoken. Don't wait, let's make a peace state. Okay, now let's sing together here. You and I are light in the darkness, light in the darkness is who we are. You and I are light in the darkness, light in the darkness is who we are. You and I are light in the darkness, light in the darkness is who we are. You and I are light in the darkness, light in the darkness is who we are. Yeah, you and I are light in the darkness. You and I are light in the darkness, light in the darkness is who we are. You and I are light in the darkness, light in the darkness is who we are. You and I are light in the darkness, light in the darkness is who we are. Yes, we are.
Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, we are the light in the darkness, whether we know it or not, whether we want to be it or not. We are it. Anyway, now is the time for offertory. It's the time in a service for the sharing of our gifts and offerings. We are a tithing community and rely on tithes and gifts from our congregation. So please also know that your presence, as well as your love, your time, your talent, and your treasure that you bring to us is a gift to our community, and we are so grateful. And there are several ways that you can give. If you're in person, feel free to drop your donation in the basket over there on my right. If you are online, you can scan the QR code or visit celebrationcenter.org and click on the Give button. And that way you are sure to make your donation come right to us. You are also welcome to mail in your gift, and you can find our address at celebration.org. Now for our offertory affirmation on the screen. Repeat with me. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give. I do give thanks, and I do give thanks that this is so. I think we used to say that. I do give thanks that this is so. Anyway, blessing our donations is our practitioner. Is he coming?
Yeah. Thank you, Ingi. We now bless all the gifts that are donated now or coming to the center, as we know they are given from the Spirit and love within, as we practice the law of circulation. Money is energy. We express gratitude for this flow of energy, of good that is motivated by the love and spirit within. These gifts come into the center and go back out to benefit the community, and then come back to us multiplied as good is multiplied. I do give thanks that this is so, and so it is.
Yes, and so it is. And now for our closing song. Here we go.
Okay, I think we have some words that are going to come up on the screen, and I hope you'll sing with us. We're going to sing Ricky Byers, Our Loving Will Change the World.
Love, 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 everybody. Love, love, love. When it's hard to love, love. Our loving will change the world. Share, share, share who you are. Share, share, share. When it's hard to share, share. Our sharing will change the world. Care, care, care for each other. Care, care, care when it's hard. Don't need care. Our caring will change the world. Ooh, find me there, singing for you, heart wide open with what we came to do. The wind in the trees sings a melody true. Love everybody, let the love shine through. Everybody now sing, sing, sing all together. Sing, sing, sing when it's hard to sing, sing. Our singing will change the world. Love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love when it's hard to love, love. Our loving will change the world. Our caring will change the world. Our caring will change the world. Our singing will change the world. Our loving will change the world.
That was great. Perfect. Everything was synergetic today. You know, everything just fit together from beginning to end. And I love it when that happens. That I hope with my little, what I'm going to do, this not going to change any of that. But I'm going to pick another one of our little sayings that we have. So if you would repeat after me, there is one life. And that life is God's life. And that life is perfect in every way. And that life is my life right now. And that life is our life. always, always. And so it is. Thank you, God.